like to read the Heart of the Perfection Wisdom Sutra. It's on page 76 in the Gold Prayer Book. I pay homage to the Sublime Mother of the victorious ones of the three times, the inexpressible, inconceivable, and indescribable perfection of wisdom, which is unborn, unceasing, and has the nature of space, and which is the object of perception of self-aware primordial wisdom. Arya Bhagavati Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra, the Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. I prostrate to the Arya Triple Gem. Thus did I hear at one time. The Bhagawan was dwelling on massive Vulture's Mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagawan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom, and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva, Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara: how should any son of the lineage trained who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Shariputra: Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on up to including no mind element and no mental consciousness element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on up to and including no aging and death and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment and reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequaled, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared: Teyata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soha. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagawan arose from that concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage. It is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagawan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagawan. This completes the Arya Bhagavati Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra. Extensive dispelling of hindrances according to the Heart Sutra. I and all surrounding sentient beings go for refuge to the Buddha, go for refuge to the Dharma, go for refuge to the Sangha. We prostrate to the Great Mother Prajna Paramita, wisdom gone beyond. surrounded by all the children and by the assemblies of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. By depending on my prostrations to all of you, may these words of truth be actualized. In the past, the Deva king Indra dispelled the Maras, evil beings, by reflecting on the profound meaning of the wisdom gone beyond and reciting the profound words in daily recitation. In that same way, I also reflect on the profound meaning of the Great Mother, Prajna Paramita, and recite the profound words in daily recitation. May all diseases, spirit possessions, bad conditions, all the negative directions, that which happens due to past karma and immediate conditions, may all this be dispelled, may become non-existent, may be pacified. In the Gold Prayer Book, please turn to page 27, and let's chant the 7 Limb Prayer. Page 27. Gosum gupe gone chatselo nye sham yitu cheti malubu tomene saditun tam cheshat Kepagewanam la jeirang korwa matom bardule june drola cherki kolo korwadam da shengenan jan chu chen porngo. Now turn to page 97. And at the bottom of the page, you see the short mandal offering, so we'll chant that. Saji perki Jushing metok tamri rabliji ni degen pari sangye jingdu mikte Chetsun lama dampa kenam ki kala kense chujintri jita zampe Tuje zima laja gecheki charpawaptu so idam guru rata mandalakam niryatayami. Tudon soki chonam la janchu badu dani kapsuchi dagi chunyengi personangi dola penchur sangye tu pasho. Tudon soki chonam la janchu badu dani kapsuchi dagi chunyengi personangi dola penchur sangye tu pasho. Tudon soki chonam la janchu badu dani kapsuchi dagi chunyengi personamgi dola penchu sangye tu pasho.
Good evening. So today we are going to wrap up the meditation on emptiness. Okay. Moment. Oh yeah. Now the question here, the very subtle mind, that one that goes from life to life, is the separate from the aggregate. Oh, yeah. So far that the last number of Friday class needs to summarize on those 4-point analysis. First one is determining the object to be negated. Okay, that's how you summarize them. So now this is the 4-point analysis. When you do meditation on emptiness, then you need to use those. Second called Chabangibene is called determining that a truly existing self must either be identical with aggregates or separate from them. So but it's called Chabangibene. Chabangibene is really didn't. It explained it explained the second point, but didn't say the Chabangibene. A person who translating this probably know much better English than I do. If that person cannot come with a short term, so for me it's hard. Called Chabangibene. Ne means point, important points. Chaba, that's the one. Probably need to translate, but didn't. It only the meaning of the second point.
Papanka Rinpoche says determining the full set of possibilities.
Who said?
Liberation in the palm of your hand. Determining the full set of possibilities.
Does that make sense? Determining
determining the full set of possibilities.
Determining the full set of possibilities.
That's number 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you have the other translation, it does. The translation gives more detail that.
So then in English language you make longer. Then the end part nobody will read. You make it longer. Chapa, that's all. In Tibetan we call chapa. It's only 2 words, chapa. Chapa ngebe ne means ne. Chapa ngebe ne means chapa ngeb ne. Maybe a few words. So now the third point, determining that a truly existing self cannot be identical with the aggregate. Also meaning. That's the third, that's pretty good. Even Tibetan word is quite long too. Determining that truly existing self cannot be separated from aggregate. So everything that we study now, all this, there's all this argument. Truly existing self, identical with aggregate, then there's all kind of argument need to be answered. Truly existing self cannot be separated from the aggregate. If it's separated from aggregate, so then there's all kind of arguments. So these are the 4 points. 4 point needs to summarize all everything that we learn. Need to summarize on that. I'll tell Steve to answer this question. Then Steve, I think whoever asked this question maybe contact with Steve, so Steve will have answer. New message. called Nyuksem, called, according to the Vajrayana teachings, called Nyugmesem. Nyugmesem, that's what it's called. That's the only that left. All the gross consciousness, all dissolved. At the end, between two drops, white and red drops, white come from father, the red come from mother, the two drops between there. Then there's a subtle mind called Nyuksem, that's the only that left. So then just stay like, usually the white drops located in the crown chakra, red drop located in the below, so then that then it comes down and kind of flips, kind of like flips, flips. So then stay there, like generally speaking, 3 days. Then out of the force of karma, it kind of shakes. Then the subtle consciousness lives. There's 7 different points from the body the consciousness might live. Then that, generally speaking, it's not definite, but generally speaking, that kind of indicates where the next rebirth is going to be, or where the next rebirth is going to take place. Indicates, but not definite, generally speaking. Therefore, Shakyamuni Buddha, when he passed away, he just they don't like that. There's like the line styling of sleeping line. So when I saw in National Geographic channels, I never saw any lion sleeping like this, but maybe Tibetan lions. They are sleeping like this when they get hot. So the sinking yadas, this like that, automatically close most of the doors that consciousness might live. So there's out of 7 doors, most of them are already automatically closed. The way you lay down. In chapter number 3, Abhidharma Kosha, Treasure of Knowledge, composed by Indian Master Vasubandhu, chapter number 3, there's a detailed information. So there's detailed information about like the seven as points or 7 gates that consciousness may as live. So called Nyugmesem. So now Jetop Jumatavi Chongsu, so Jetop Jumatavi Chongsu, Jetop, like post meditative, post meditations, so Jetop Jumatavi Chongsu. Jumatavu like illusions. Chong means practice. When you are deep in meditation, in emptiness, then when you come out of that meditations, that's called post meditations. So then when you see things, feel things, see things, then see them like, like nothing very serious, like something like dream and like illusions, like dream and like illusions. So Nyamcha tela langbe jetub duje, Nyamcha tele langbe jetub du gaja kabe shudu lamal liba kang tu tabana, ngi ming tsamshi ngai ming tsamshi labana, So when you come out of the meditations, like meditative equipoise, when you come out of that, so then gajakabe shudul hama kang lu kang gajakabe shudul hama kang lu badu tabanasa. Investigating now what's left, what is left, after like negating, like as object of negations, object of negation, when it's been negated, then wondering or maybe trying to analyze now what's left. Luba kangdu tabana ngai mingsam ji lakpa las. Then you see, just merely label self. That's all left. Merely label self. That's all that left, Tanyebe ngazam tini jumashindu gemige le so chingche. Conventionally, just self, or mere self, is the one, mere self that's like illusions, and creating positive karma, negative karma, then experiencing the result according to the cause. So that's what you understood, and that you really understood that, So, penasa, for example, jume talang jumaki rani la, naya jume talang magician, they created piece of wood, they just transformed that piece of wood into elephant, or a horse. Jume talang jumaki rani nayas. But magician also sees horse and elephant. Magician also sees. But naya talameva ishiji nyepala tenije. But he or she don't believe what you saw. Don't believe what you saw. Audience do believe what they see. If they see horse, they not just see horse and they start to believe there's horse. But different between magicians see the horse, but magician knows it's not horse, it's just piece of wood or stone. So therefore magicians know that is illusions. That's illusions. For us that's real, but for magicians knows there's illusions. Illusions. Talangi duwala sobe chawa chaba ngusu nimedo tonga tarje, and for the everybody sees all this the horse and act like horse, like make sounds and eat all kind of drink cola, all kind of activity they usually normally horse does. So the horse or the same horse that horse also does that same thing. Talangi duwala sobe chawa chaba ngusu nimedo tonga tar. Nga rashi meba mingjang tayo tsam di midin shindu leso de du nyungze. Nga rashi meba mingjang. The self, mere self. Mere self is not like free of independent existence, the mere self, that mere self. Mingjang tayo tsam di midin shindu leso de du nyungze. Even though it's not truly existent, but even though it's like illusion, but all the activities like creating positive karma, creating marriage, creating all of that, and experiencing the result, all this happening. Same likewise, the horse that's created by magician, created from piece of stone, it's not that. Same activity like that. Di duje tende nyumedo teba toneza nangshindu tongba tangse. Duje tende means duje ke tende means like dependent originations are real. It's not illusion, but it's like illusion. These are real. is happening, that people are creating merit, or people are creating negative karma, or people are, enjoying life, people are eating, people are, walking, doing things, is real. It's not just, it's not illusion, it's real. But it is like illusion. It is like illusion, but it's real. Therefore, tone, nangshindu tongbatang, nangshindu tongbatang. Because based on that realities, because that's based on that realities, nangshindu tongbatang. But deep down inside your mind, these are, free from independent existence. Deep inside your mind, these are like not solid, absolute, inherent. These are just empty of inherent existence. So as I said this many times, because everything that we see, because we see, because they are empty, that's why we see. If it's something solid, independent, we don't see, we will not see. Because we see them because of empty, of inherent existence. That's why we see all kinds of activities. Is empty. Okay, now there's two different ways. It's empty because we see. We see, therefore it's empty. 동신도 나오지. 낭신도 동아. 낭신도 동바. It's empty because we see, 동신도 나오지. 동신도 나와. Then a different way of saying, because it is, it appears, everything appears because it's empty. Everything appears because it's empty. 낭신도 동바. 낭신도 동바지. Because we see, because of empty, we see, therefore it's empty. We see, therefore it's empty. It appears, therefore it's empty. Like that. Rangre namje tawa chokapsuje. Tawa means the view. Here the view refers to emptiness. When we try to find emptiness, rangre nam tawa chokapsuje. Tangbu kapje, deshin kumchebeje, longor, tomba jokames. Because we are so used to see things, something solid, serious, or concrete, like we don't see things like illusion. We don't see them like illusion. We see something or serious or something, like because Randen Tawa Chokoso Tambukas in the beginning we have we are so used to seeing things, something solid, independent, true existence, because of that habit, because of that habit or habituations or habit. Therefore, it's hard to apprehend empty part. That's why it's hard, because like we are so used to seeing everything inherent, something solid, something concrete. Therefore, it's hard to apprehend empty part. Empty. Tongba joka meshi. This something nawa joka. This something nawa joka meshi. Luluji. Tongba joka meshi. This nawa joka ve. Longo tongba joka meshi. This nawa joka ve. Luluji ngubo tamje rangshi je tongba imbe. Ngun namji tenju tine tishi. Sumabhivanya Shesumbadas. The Lama is quoting Nagarjuna's text. Shesumbadas. Tongba tini tenjungi jujuchi. Tongba tini tenjungi jujuchi. Tongba nave chokta shaka. Tongba tini tenjungi jujuchi. Tenjungi jujuchi. So like that. It's empty because it's dependent. It's empty because it's dependent. That's what the Nagarjuna text, the meaning. tongpa tingi tenju juzi chini so, it's empty because it's dependent. Tongpa nawe chozo chas, tongpa nawe chozo chas. So empty is the emptiness, or you say empty. When I say empty means empty of inherent existence. Then empty complement appearances. Empty complement appearance is not contradictions. It's complement, towards each other. Tongpa nawe chozo shawa shikdasa. Tenjung junzu jini, tenjung tongpe chozo shawa shik. Tenjung junzu, tenjung tongpe chozo shawa. So basically, empty, I don't think it's empty because it's dependent. So still we don't understand, what we don't understand emptiness, So we say it's empty because it's dependent. Then good, it's empty because it's dependent, It's empty because it's dependent. Tenju tongpa. Tenju tongpe tenju, empty because it's dependent. It's dependent because it's empty. It goes, empty and dependent has to be complement each other, not like contradicts. Empty because it's dependent. Because it's dependent is empty, like that. You say empty because it's dependent. It is dependent because it's empty. At the beginning, it's hard because dependent, that makes sense. Cause and condition makes sense. But when you talk empty, you kind of lose idea of dependence. So that means still needs to work. Needs to work. Tongpa nawe tozo, tenjung junzu de jini, tenjung tongpa tozo shawa chagyo so. Tela tendeji tenzi de neche pena. So then so to get clear understanding of that, and one has to rely on reasoning. Reasoning. Pena tendeji taji nyugu deme dupe che sa. Nyugu mingde onge shabatsam mayimba yu korang ngu yabazume lo lenji junzu den gogo so. Mingde shamba. If you think, rose flower, is there in the garden, like Drew garden, wherever garden, or rose flowers, you see, it's inside the garden. It's not just necessarily it's labeled by our mind. This is called rose, no, we don't think like that. It's just there, right there, we don't. When you see somebody, you don't think, okay, that person is labeled on his or her aggregate. It's just label, It's called Geshe Gelek. It's called Stephanie, like that. It's just called, like that. We don't think like that. You there's natural grasping at true existence. Natural grasping at true existence. It's not like, you have to think hard to grasping at true existence. You have to think to every living being. Natural grasping at true existence of everything. So that, so that true existence, that's the object of negations. That needs to be negated. Like that. Lenje is not like, in order to grasp true existence, I have to read some book, maybe I have to do some prayer, or maybe it's not like that. It's very natural. It's not very instinctive, or grasping a true existence, instinctive grasping a true existence. That's for all living beings, regardless human, animal, all like that. So that truth existence has to be negated, like that, Then chidana go na chidana go na je, how to negate that true existence, true existence, which is the which is the object of instinctive grasping mind, to exist, chidana go na je, ku suwa da nyugo raji tu na juda chen rani joje ji mingda so chen la ra ma le su du jingo bole so nyugo raji tu na, for example, if the sprout is, so this very common example they use in Tibet text. So because maybe India or Tibet there's a lot of sprout because they eat a lot of rice. A lot of rice wherever you go. The same Tibet, like Nyugu. So I think that Nyugu sabe. Sprout exists from its own side. So what does that mean? It means then it's not dependent on cause, condition. Then somebody probably asked the question, what is that say cause and condition? Yeah, cause, cause is seed, that's the cause. Conditions, water, soil, person who plant them, or maybe squirrel, whoever plant, I'm not sure. Maybe some bird. So bird plant a lot of flower at my backyard, bird. So a lot of flower that, flowers you can see, kind of like in night, it's kind of when dark, it glows. You see the colors. During the daytime, it looks like kind of white. When suns go out, then you see the colors. So this year so far, maybe bird got upset, or maybe something happened to sit. I didn't see even one of them. Usually grows. There's the condition, cause and conditions. Cause, human, man cause, then the conditions, such as an environment, the medicines, all the resource conditions. You can become human, but then same time, no conditions, no freedom of speech, no medical facilities, no clean water, no enough food. These are conditions. So then causes by practicing generosity, offering food, offering medicines, taking care of patients, many conditions that create all the resources created by the conditions. Are they karma? Yeah, they are karma. When you say cause and condition, you are talking about principal cause. Not just, generally speaking, every condition is cause, but the primary cause. When you say cause and condition, you are talking about primary cause, not just every cause. Even though conditions are cause, primary cause. Primary cause of rose is rose seed, is not water. The water can be cause, water, the soil, but that's not primary cause, because water doesn't produce rose, Rose then has to have seed, rose seed. That's the primary cause. So when you say cause and condition, talking about primary cause, even though conditional cause, but they are not primary cause. Why they are not primary cause? Oh, there's plenty of soil, water, sun. There's no rose. What's lacking? There's no primary cause of rose. That's why there's no rose. Say there's like being the war. There's no like people shooting like bullet everywhere. You are hit by bullet multiple times. You are not dead. Why? Primary cause of death is not there. Primary cause for death is not there. All the conditions to die is right there. War zone. Then you are hit multiple times. Then you're still alive. It's not religious people call miracle, but according to karma teaching, that's like, that person has no karma to die that moment. They not die. That's primary cause. Then, if the sprout exists from its own side, then it's not dependent on cause and condition, and it does not depend on levels, or all of them, so on and so forth. Shela Ra Malebe, Sudu Chik Yogobala, Teta Mimba, Sabe. Teta Mimba, that's not the case because the seed is very much, the sprout, seed of sprout of the, or sprout is very much dependent on, heat, moisture, water, fertilizer, all of that, Then that's how the sprout will grow. That clearly indicates it is dependent on other things. Shela Ra Lebe, Tutubimbas. It is that because of that is dependent. Rale Musun Trubana, we see that. That's called interdependence. Tinde Tenjung Ribam Junze T. Tinde Tenjung Ribam, that's called reasoning of interdependence. You say sprout is not exist. Sprout, first circle, second circle, third circle. First circle, the sprout. Somebody wondering, sprout exists from its own side or it doesn't exist from its own side. There has to have probably three persons. One who's giving the reasoning, giving the reasons to Lamula, and maybe Steve was wondering whether a sprout exists from his own side or not. Then you are directly telling Lamula, sprout, first circle. The second circle does not exist from its own side. The third circle, because it's dependent. Then Steve will think, yeah, it is dependent. It depends on water. It depends on soil. It depends on, human labors, all of that. So now, probably I need to understand what is the meaning of true existence. Then somebody explains, true existence means independent. That means not dependent. So clearly that it is not independent, it's dependent. So that's called reasoning of interdependent. And that's how you use that, that to prove things doesn't exist from its own side because they are dependent. So, understood? Oh, good. Tende tenjungi riba ham junze ti kaan la ham mideba sudu ranchi tuba tada ranchi tuba ta gaba ni nawe yoda seshi. So then after that, thinking about that reasoning of interdependence, so now you see Nawe Yoda says, according to the three principal acts of the path to enlightenment, that Nawe Yoda says, appearance is itself appearance, that things appearance itself eliminate true existence, independent existence. Appearance, Nawe Yoda says, just seeing things eliminates inherent existence, independent existence. If things are independent existence, that means they are not dependent on causes and conditions. Nobody going to see. If that's like hypothetical questions, kind of like not questions, like hypothetical scenarios. Yeah, so if human don't breathe, nobody going to see human. So like there's like hypothetical scenarios, like yeah. So then you go nawe yoda says 나왜 다세진 띵중 동배토도 샤르와 셰바디 띵중 동배토도 샤르와 셰바디 띵중 동배토도 샤 띵중 동배토도 샤스나 interdependence complement emptiness. Interdependent complement emptiness. That's what it means. Interdependent complement emptiness. What that means? It means things appear because they are not true existence. That's why they appear. So empty of true existence complement appearances. Same another way you can say interdependent. No appearances here when you see word appearances in liberation palm of your hand, you need to think interdependent. Interdependent appearance is the same thing. Doesn't matter. But it's, in Tibetan words, nawa. That's very short. If you say tenjung, tenjin dewajuma, that's too long. Nawe yota says appearances or interdependence eliminate inherent existence. That's exactly what it means. Appearance complement emptiness. Appearance complement emptiness. How? Like that, appears, eliminate true existence. That's what it means. Okay. Nyugu rangshi chutuna jujin chosu sprout exists from its own side, then there will be no change. There will be no like 1 inch, it will be there, there's not going to be growth. There will be no change at all whatsoever. No change. Nigu rangshin le shindu mijua shiguna, nigu rangshin le nujiguna, rangshin ji machuba imbena, nigu nekab ne, tak soman tang. So then sprout grows, then it becomes like what do you call stock? What do you call? No, what do you call corn? Stalk. Yeah, first sprout, then becomes stalk, then slow, then there'll be corn. So then like that's like change. Those change will not take place if the sprout exists from its own side. So that means cause and condition cannot change. Cannot change. Then you some of the nature part. Then people use it's like wheat, it's like corn. Because we eat corn, we buy corn because it comes from change. It's from sprout, then it becomes stalk, then it produce leaves. Then underneath there will be probably 1 corn or maybe 2 corn, 3 more based on the soil and all the conditions. If there's proper conditions, then they had bigger like they call some other name. What is it called? They call ears of corn. They call ear or ear. They call ears. Huh? Yeah, so you call ears, right? So clearly ear doesn't exist from its own side. The ear, that's not ear. Corn. So therefore, American English is crazy.
Geshe, so can I conclude that microphone? So Geshe, would it be correct then to conclude that the only reason that I can see something is because it is changing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Not everything, but
Not everything, but what I see, if I see it, it is because it is changing.
Yeah, generally speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
If the emptiness doesn't change, emptiness doesn't change, so you can say that to emptiness, so emptiness doesn't change, so like permanent things doesn't change.
There are exceptions.
Yeah, there are exceptions. Yeah. Generally speaking, I think that's pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's not, for everything. See. So now it's not just one word, Like, see, what Kim says, okay, I see because change. Change. Change by cause and condition because of they are dependent, interdependent. Meaning, indirectly meaning they are not independent. Somehow it needs to lead to the emptiness. Or emptiness, interdependent, one coin, two sides. It's not two separate coins. It's one coin, two sides. Right now, it's like totally two different things, More you focus on emptiness, then kind of you lose kind of like all the interdependent concept of interdependent. So that's problem, So I see things, Kim said, because it change. Therefore, it is dependent. Therefore, it is not independent. If it's independent, there's no change. If there's no change, then there's nothing to see. There's nothing to see, or like that. So eventually it needs to lead to the emptiness. Okay. Nigule rinji juni mida tongzhu longzhu parji chajet tamja tamja. When you start to think, it makes sense. That's not usually how we think. That's why usually we think something solid, especially when we get upset, when we get really upset. The person that you say, oh, I hate that person, I can't stand with that person, like I hate that person. That object that you exaggerated and it's like something solid, unchanging, inherent, absolute. We don't analyze. That's not. When you start to investigate, it makes sense. It makes sense, but we don't investigate, analyze like that. Every situation, we just go with our, like, pretty much sorry to say, but we go with our ignorance. Usually we flow with our ignorance. We don't flow with wisdoms. We flow, Oh, then, Tongbe Metta says, you could say appears or see, or appears or see, therefore, see, you can say see because change. Therefore, it's dependent. So, eliminates independent. Okay, independent. That important one. Now that's called now you tases. Don't be metases. Don't be metases. Then, somebody, don't be metases. Now don't be metases. Judge somebody, don't be metases. Don't be thinking. Don't be metases. Tinjuling ever Dembani, tinjuling ever Tommy Metasis. Independent, change, dependent. Therefore, is empty up, independent. Therefore, it exists. No? Therefore, it exists. You don't say, oh, therefore it doesn't exist. Or it's like it doesn't exist from its own side, therefore it doesn't exist. No. It's empty of inherent existence, therefore it exists. You don't go the other way. Then you fall into nihilism. So you say, see, because generally speaking, it's changing, it's changed, Baby become boy, like, then there's the children become adults, and then like that, change. Because of change we see, therefore it is dependent. Indirectly, it is free of independent. Now the second thing. Now okay, because you see, therefore see, because change, that's why it's dependent. Directly, or to say, it's not independent. So now, then there's because of not because it's free of empty of independent, therefore it exists. You don't say, oh, therefore it doesn't exist. There's nihilism. Oh, therefore it's empty of inherent existence, empty of independent, therefore it exists. It's not like flower in the sky. There's no flower in the sky. 최근 남식 동반이 tin주도 하시는 정도도 it's not about emptiness. Is not about non-existence. Emptiness is not about non-existence. It's not about true existence. It's not about non-existence. It's not about true existence. It's not about non-existence. It's not like flower in the sky. It doesn't exist. Flower in the sky doesn't exist. Flower, there's no flower in the sky. There's no flowers. What you're saying is, if something exists from its own side, then they are not dependent on cause and conditions. So there will be no change. But that's not true. Everybody sees change. People even who has no idea of emptiness, they see change. People change, and flowers change, season change, leaf fall down. It's all change. So, when you manage to see, when you manage, someday when you manage to see emptiness is not dependent originations or interdependent. Emptiness is not dependent, interdependent. So then in your mind, empty of inherent existence and all the activities is not contradictions, Yeah. All the activities is happening because of emptiness. Because emptiness, in your mind there's no contradictions, For a lot of people they can kind of confuse, For your mind, because you already saw, you already understood, or you have realizations of, of emptiness. And emptiness means interdependent, dependent, interdependent. Interdependent means emptiness. Therefore, it's like same nature. There's no different nature, same nature, but different attributions, different characteristic, but therefore in Hatsuda, form is empty, emptiness is form, means same nature. Non-different. 최근 남시 동반이 땡겨준도 통하나서. 최근 남시 동반이 ranji 최근 남시 동반이 once you manage to see, 최근 남시 동반이 땡겨준 Once you manage to see emptiness is not dependent, interdependent, then you will have no problems talking about all kinds of activities based on empty of inherent existence. There's no problem. So there's no praise to interdependence composed by text composed by Lama Tsongkhapa. Tene Twindila Gone Matre Bishondorja Kanshi Chili Cheba Temaja Tela Chivarashi Yamai Jenla Rabe Jenla Rale Kangde Dongbarshes Kangi Tongni Shede Payo Sheda Sashele Kangi Kanshi Tenju Mai Chogayo Mai Tijidong Mai Chogayo Mai Jubale Kanshi Mubat Nerajo Toba De Taba Mineva Tijidni Ribadi Tangi Tata Sheda Jela Meja Namji Jim Meja Dream then there's now quoting Lamas quoting from different texts, quoting Nagarjuna texts, clear wisdoms, Sashe, and there's first quoting the sutra, then quoting Nagarjuna text, clear wisdom, then quoting like Chantakritis, like engaging in the middle way, text, then quoting Lama Tsongkhapa text, the three principal aspects of path to enlightenment, quoting that text, trying to back up all the presentations that Lama made here, so to back up. Juda Devuja Tanzam Shiazon, the Tata Tonda Tenjun Gami Chito Tonda Tenjun. Emptiness, interdependent. It's not contradictions, it's complement each other. Complementary, complement is not contradictions. When you see they are complementing each other, so then you understood. Two to be a Gombasa to know Buddha's understanding of emptiness, then you kind of you get it, you get that. Okay. Tonda Tenjuni Game Chikto Chiktozo 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 Sulange Banyana Jundeso Chaje Tende la Nisheda Tinjo Chero Sone Dibungiru Chida Chamni Chanju Sem Labjada Cheba Lale Deb Kandu Chebe Tapsi Yamata Yamle Tumayons. So then then method side of teaching then two wrinkle wisdom and compassion, then you now understood they go together, it's not separate. Lalen Deva Kandu Chebe Tapsi Yamata Tumayons. Temi Gashi Lende was so Le Tambu Shoes Sunde Rangi Loma Tala Mianga Chevajilo Chene Lende Meva Tembasuna Mudi Jangveda. Otherwise, then you say, you make very big deal out of the karma. Then some people, they just, karma is not that important. Emptiness is more important. They still don't understand. No. Without understanding emptiness, your understanding of karma will be very weak. So that concludes now meditation on emptiness, and we will have marathon of realization of emptiness. Marathon of realization of emptiness. And see who's going to see emptiness first. Remember, require merit. Without merit, why I said that, ask Steve what I gave to her in the frame when he's doing her prostrations. Sometimes when feel not discouraged, tired. So then I make one frame, then give it to her to try to cheer her up, or not cheer maybe, cheer her on or push. Encourage Lama Tsongkhapa, advice that giving to Lama Tsongkhapa directly by Manjushri make that frame to give it to her. No marriage. You could read, so that you purify. That's very important to read things. But the realization of emptiness has to strongly back from vast amount of merit. Vast amount of merit. Like lamp, butter lamp, and the wick, and the light. The light will not burn well if the butter has mixed with the water. If the butter is pure, there's merit. Wisdom realizes emptiness, there's like wick and light. No, it will be bright, it will light well if the butter is good. If the butter is so maybe like 25% butter, 75% water, you can expect that it will burn well. It will burn, die, then you burn again, then die, then burn again, die. Then slow, maybe slow, then you'll go like this. Whole thing. See? Or you just so important. Lama Tsongkhapa said important. So marriage, there's 1,000 different ways to create marriage. It's not like, I thought I'm going to say emptiness. Gila says vast amount of marriage, so I don't think there's so many different ways to create marriage. Easy, so many different ways to create marriage. So that's what we can do, and do it well. Daily basis, that's what we can do. Do it well, So we need to create a lot of marriage, a lot of marriage. So then can say like how long it takes, who knows, who knows. If you have a lot of vast amount of marriage, who knows, you probably take, it's hard to say, Daje, Shaje, Loje means could take day, could take month, could take years, could take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lifetimes, so there's no marriage, Well, yeah, so that's all, okay, so then please, like use this 4-point analysis when you do meditation on emptiness and, think a little bit, spend some time, the first, just to analyze experience of self, analyze that. So no matter how you analyze, if you find, I think like I'm just going back to inherent self, then you have to use those second point, third point, and the fourth point, and maybe that will eliminate, so that inherent self, okay?
Turn to page 100 in the Gold Prayer Book. Page 100.
Just mandala, just say. No need to just controller.
We need
Con-
vast amounts of merit.
No. So just controller, just say, just visualize.
But we want to
Just
realize
visualize,
emptiness.
just visualize. Just visualize. More magic. You say, just say the mantra of just more magic. Just visualize.
Sashi perki shushin metog tamri raglishi niten padi sangye Shinju Mitewa Hidro Kunamdam Shila Cheparsho Jetsun Lame Kutseraptem Chinam Katilae Chochun Gepa lo san tempe den me sa sum gidro we mun sel ta ne juchi idam guru rata mandalakam niryatayami. I turn to page 635. Oh, not 635.
So, Lamrim prayer?
235. 235.
Lamrim
Oh,
prayer?
final Lamrim prayer? That's better? Okay.
There's Tibetan word or no, there's no Tibetan?
We say it in English.
Just say it in English, maybe everybody's tired, so
Okay.
maybe.
Two
Tibetans
page,
talking like, wah, 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 then you know, like, yeah, just say it in English.
263. Final Lamrim dedication. For
For
my two collections, vast the space that I've amassed from working with effort at this practice for a great length of time, may I become the chief leading Buddha for all those whose minds wisdom eye is blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all lives, Manju Shri. May I find the best, the complete, greatest passion of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by my practice. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the path as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion in whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread or once spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness innate. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted bounteous peace, and the Buddhist deeds be nourished for a long time. By even this great path to enlightenment completed, due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhas and their sons. May all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and create conducive conditions for practicing the excellent path never be parted in every their lives from the purest path placed by the Buddhas. Whenever someone makes effort to act in accordance with the tenfold Mahayana virtuous practices, may always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. And then to page 244 and 245. Gandhira we korwe shinkanje, pendande wa malu shungwe ne, chenre si wan ten sing yatsoi, shaper si te kadu chenguchi, jonu iye nalang wa shotu, awatare tsembara sopa, lo sangye we de tole pelsho, shasur gengyo lama soade. Tupsu chanjin jangun gewe, tenzin kyompewe, kunzu dokpoze, choksun kurwele muntudu, adok so dushe, chakchen sho. Om tare tu re soha. 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 Om tare tu re soha.
Oh yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Oh yeah, oh yeah.